started. In go. Okay, so we are very uncomfortably close to having our research done for Radbolt, for a Radbolt engine. That's where we left off yesterday. I also had an issue with this because it was warming up the water a little too much inside of here, causing it to break pipes when it went into here. So I do have a solution to this that I thought of over today. So I'm going to implement that solution, which is essentially to have in my plumbing, I would have a liquid sensor here and a extra vent here, and the idea will be that if the sensor detects that the water is too hot, it will drop it instead of letting it keep going. That should help prevent it from getting stored in here and not actually equalizing with the temperature of the brine. The brine in here is still very cold, even if the brine in here is warm. So that should help resolve that. So let's go over here, make this our dedicated steel production facility. And once we have all this set up, we shouldn't have any more pipes breaking from this coming out too hot. At least I'm guessing that's why it broke. Still don't know that for a fact. Okay, so this one, if it is above 40 Celsius, it will open this, and that'll be that. Cancel that. I don't want. Why is everything here ceramic? Really don't understand why that's ceramic. But so that should simplify this little situation I have going on. Perfect. So someone should come around here. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Oh, look at that. No, never mind. It's still too hot. Brine in here is 106 degrees. How hot does it increase the brine level? So it raised the temperature of brine by 68 degrees. So brine needs to be under 30 degrees for it to not boil. So I guess even, wow. So under 30. Above 30, we don't let it through. Okay. And here I want to say brine. We let brine. So if we do have brine bottles, they can drop it in here. But luckily for us, the water here is cold enough that it just freezes the water and turns it into ice, instead of actually causing us problems of having. There we go. This brine is coming out at 100 degrees. Okay, this is salt. Is it really? Is the thermal capacity of brine different than polluted water or something? Like, where is it? This is the capacity 3.4. Oh, it's actually quite less than, even less than just normal water. It is quite less than normal water. Brine is very bad at this job. But yeah, so apparently we're sending 100-degree water, potential 100-degree water through the system. Yeah, look at that. And if it's above, we'll dump it in here. That should very quickly equalize the temperatures we have going on here. So I'm gonna start trying to clean this up. I want to basically put a pump here. Like, I'll put it right here, destroy this one. And I want to clean this all out of liquids. I think the only thing I have here is brine and polluted water. It's too cold for anything else. And our ice here has not melted yet. So as soon as we have this cleaned up, we should be, there we go, be able to put ourselves a pump here. And set this up for brine. So I need some gonna use standard filtration, liquid filter, so that it's easier to set up, and this isn't permanent, so might as well, right? And we'll use a bridge. This is all being made out of... No, I don't want to make these out of... Igneous rock is fine. I don't need to make all of this out of what's it? Ceramic. Alright. And the rest here should be polluted water, so I can make the assumption that this goes this way, right? So take this pipe here, this one here, go over here, make a jump here, I'll make a jump here, go up this way. That should connect with the polluted water pipe coming from up there. So assuming that I don't... we can actually ensure this. Let's do liquids, polluted water, and brine. I don't think there's any salt water in here. Okay, but this should work to allow us to clean all of this up. Good. I also want to start taking care of some of this brine ice. So I can put 2 storage bins here, and I'll let them be... I'll put 2 on this side too. There's no more place for storage bins down here, right? Yeah, no. And I'll let those be brine related storage bins. So solid brine can go in these storage bins. Make sure we don't have any problems. Is all the ice in here still in here? Yeah. That ice is a little scary. Maybe we should also set up a couple... I'll set up 2 storage bins here, and I'll make them sweep only and sweep up all this. Yeah, see, that water is already causing some problems now that we have some water all over the place. Because we're putting in some pretty... Once we start pumping this brine here, though, it'll be better. But, yeah, it's now a mix in there. Why is there water right here? Can't even tell there's water right there. Okay, I haven't really looked at Wudana yet. I'm assuming everything's fine because no one's made a noise. You're still running beautifully. Oh yeah, I also had a thought for this one. I want to change it up so that it goes through the block here. Did we fill this up yet? Did, but I think we filled it up too much. It's okay. Let's destruct that. Let's remove that. Make that priority 6. And we'll add these extra 4 tiles here, which should help unclog it a little bit. It is currently a little clogged. I filled it up too much. This will help cool these down a little bit more effective. They're pretty cool. Don't get me wrong. It is effective, but going through the actual metal tile will be even more effective. And we should. I'm going to start tracking aluminum, but we should now be starting to get a lot of aluminum. And well, we will never have to worry about aluminum ever again. Also, let's go back over here. We can make this all out of aluminum. Let's start. Let's go back to making all of this out of this. We still have more aluminum. Oh. clean this up after we have this. That's all of the wires, right? Like it? Look at that, and we still have 2 tons of aluminum left over. This is gonna produce us great amount of metals, as would be expected. Okay, perfect. So once I have this, it's not clogged when the echo tuner is running, but as soon as the echo tuner stops running, it does become clogged. So we do need to get that fixed. So let's go with this. Then we need to time the destruction of... Get rid of this bridge. To get rid of this bridge, I think that should clear up some of these spaces. We'll see. We'll see what happens as soon as we get rid of this bridge. Okay, so we can destroy this one and destroy this one. Okay, and we rebuild these as like this. And then we can rebuild the bridge also. There we go. But now it should go straight through the metal tile, being even more effective at cooling down this area. Down to 20-ish degrees. Okay, and once we have that in there, okay, there we go. Now the whole thing should unclog. Even without going through the aqua tuner, it should still be fine. But it's jetty like that because we're destroying this pipe right here, and that makes water pipes do that. Jinx. Not very nice. Okay, now perfect. We have actually probably a little too much pipe now. I think 1 space that's consistent. So we could use 1 block of polluted water to fix that. But it's fine. I don't think we will get too much too much harm from this one thing, this one space. So this will go out. It'll heat up the steam. Eventually it will cool down to, it will turn into metal. And then, yeah, this is working. And I think it comes out at like 20 degrees. Well, something along those lines. So we just need to set this up again over here to get gold out of the gold volcano. And we are producing quite a bit of power. This power is one way, so this is powering the whole, well, not the whole base, it's powering itself right now. That's the only thing it's powering, right? It's powering itself and then a little bit. I can add a little bit more batteries. We did get full on batteries, yeah. So let's add a little bit of batteries. Oh, go there. Okay, and yeah, and this is going to go through. Eventually it'll be lower than 150. That takes a little bit, and then it'll go through here and cool down even more. Perfect. So how are we doing over here? Okay, perfect. So you didn't start without me setting you up, which is very good. That does happen if you aren't careful. So that's set up on copper. We have plenty of that. Over here. This is all temporary. And over here we can go liquefiable, brine ice. Here and here and here we can go sweep all. Now I can go and clean up all the stuff that's in here. So, oh, ice got moved out. That means, nope, this did not pop yet. It will pop eventually. I'm 100% confident that this will eventually turn into actual water. It is very much up in the air though when and if that's going to cause a mess or not. It will happen. It's whether or not it causes a mess that is up in the air. Okay, so now we're pumping in very cold water. It should help refreeze this the water that is over here, 10 degrees and 5 degrees. Hopefully this will help freeze that up. Technically, we don't really, let's, is that working? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna say let's turn all these into normal pipes because we're not trying to reduce temperature transfer rate here anymore. So what's the point of keeping it as expensive? Like, this is cheaper, right? So it'll give us some resources back. And it'll make the transition. There we go. So now we should be almost. This is still 10 degrees and that one's still 5 degrees. But as we continue to pump in some very, very cold brine, it will eventually cool this one down, which will cool down the environment eventually. And anything else in here will be pumped into this area, which could use a little bit more water. That's a lot of food. Oh, we have some new printables. Let's see what we got here. Am I looking for anyone? I don't think I am. Oh, I'm looking for someone who can rocket. A rocket researcher to replace Max. That has nothing, none of you guys. Let's get that pincher pepper and let's call that a day. Fix all these ladders that couldn't be put. And go 1, 4, right? Okay, and then we can start digging this out. But yeah, as soon as we have enough lime to make this, we should be good to go. Do we have any everything that can make, oh no, we can make a little bit more lime here and here, but we don't have any fossil on this one. We can make some table salt to make our dupes a little happier, but otherwise we are good here. Okay, we're pretty good here. We are passing over 100 degree. Oh, we're not, because we're not actually making any steel. I can make some iron over here to heat up a little bit of the, to give a little bit of the brine over here. Catalina, what are you? Why are you sleeping? Your stamina. You're not narcoleptic. So why are you? You're not allergic either, are you? Shabby dresser, germ resistant, critter aversion. No, you're not. I don't know why you're sleeping there instead of in a bed. Oh, because you don't have a bed. Where are you? There's 15 people, and I'm guessing it's one of these beds that's yours. There you are. But it's disabled. So I need to. So that's why you're sleeping on the floor, because you don't have a bed. There you go. Let's assign that bed to you, and you're good to go. Good to know. Good to know. Let's see what we got here. So how hot did that make the... That made it really hot. Was that steel or iron? Even iron makes it... iron's not that bad. Steel, though, is really bad. But now it's coming in at -11, so it should be very good to go. And hopefully this very hot brine will come out of very hot water, which will increase the temperature of the water here. Will make this ice melt, and hopefully, eventually, it does increase the water temperature a little bit. So I just really want that ice to melt so that I can stop worrying about the ice melting. How are we doing on our research? The main focus for today. Ooh, 7 points away. Real close. Real close to finishing with that research. And you guys... Yeah, look at that. The steam turbines at 20 degrees each. Beautiful. Beautiful. And yeah, the aluminum's coming out at 24 degrees. So not exactly 20, but 24 degree aluminum after going through a volcano. Come on, that's pretty good. And once this becomes, what's it called? Dormant, I can try to break back in here and try to finish the scanning of it. So we can actually know exactly how long this will last. So next over here, I'm gonna guess is the same thing, but with the gold volcano. We are done with the piping, I'm guessing. Very close. Very close. Okay, so I'm gonna set up a hydrogen generator over here. 1, 2, 3. Actually put a floor here. And I'm going to move my hydrogen burning area to here. That, and we'll put a battery here, and I want to put a reservoir here so we can actually not just burn it all right away. Oh, research complete. Perfect. Okay, so let's finish setting this up first, and then we can do research. So this would go in here. Let's bring it down here. We can jump over this, and we would go. Nice if we could go over this without too much of a problem, but we'll just this. Ugly. Jump over here. Go in here. And create a 50-50 divide here, like this. Yeah, let's make it a little prettier. Here, one right here. Okay, and that should allow us to have... Oh, we don't even need to go up there then, right? We could just go from here straight through here. And then we can get rid of this whole section. That actually looks a lot nicer. And we'll need to add some automation. Automate this, and I want to add a not gate here. There we go. Okay, so this should help with being a little bit more efficient with our hydrogen burning. Because right now we're burning the hydrogen when we don't need it. Because this is providing us all the power we need. So we can be a little bit more efficient on that. So research, let's see here. We have our rad bolt engine. We're not done though. We still have more research, but that was expensive. That is very these here, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The tier 6 research. Oh, pricey. Tier 7 is even worse, but tier 6. That's the first jump from like 40, 30, 50, 70 to 70, 100, 370, 250. You need that kind of level. Oh, it skips actually. It skipped that tier and goes straight to the even more expensive tier. Like it doesn't jump here. Let's get ourselves the pixel packs. Really, I want to start decorating using pixel packs. But more importantly, we can actually maybe do some exploration. No, I don't want a new rocket, but I do want an engine. A rad bolt engine. Why do they cost so much less material for a rad bolt engine? How high does the rad bolt engine go? It's not letting me know. Can I hover over it now? Yeah, rad bolt engine. Still only a height of 20 though. So it's the same height and same height, same build as a steam engine. So it's the same height as a steam engine. So I, this is all I can put in. Uh, it has significantly more power and speed, though. I do need to start. So this is still the exact same height, the exact same rocket, it just now with a better engine. And we'll need to set up ourselves some kind of system to get it some uh, nuclear power, some rad bolts, essentially. Are you full on rad bolts? You are full on rad bolts. Are you like, do you give out automation? Or is there any way to be like, it's full on rad bolts, stop sending me rads? Here. Automation. No, okay, so that's just input, that's not output. So it doesn't output when it needs more rads. Could look to sending, not more copper. They don't need any metal, that's for sure. But they could use, let's give them some blossom seeds. So let's get some blossom seeds in here. Not too many. Well, it won't be that big of a deal if they give them too many. But we'll shoot up some blossom seeds. There we go. One original. No, okay, maybe a little bit more than one. Why are they only transporting it one by one? Maybe we could use a little bit more than a couple blossom seeds to start. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. Let's give them more than that. We have like a couple hundred, so let's be a little bit more generous. 30, 50. Oh, there we go. 90. Okay, we're good. Oh, let's be. That's a lot more generous. And they decided to not joke around when he said generosity. So we should have some thimbleweed seeds, I would assume, right? We have 9 of those, so maybe we can give some, but not a lot. We have to be careful. I don't want to give away all the thimbleweed seeds. How many is that? That's 1. That's more than enough. Let's give them that 1 thimbleweed seed. And let's see what else we want to give them. We could give them... We're going food. I don't think much else we can give them that they could find useful. Like maybe some plastic or steel could be useful. I don't know how much plastic Woodera already has though. Plastic. Yeah, it's almost a ton of plastic, so it's not that bad. Oh, there I have it set to all. I did. Let's see. Buildings. Let's not do that again. Okay, so let's shoot those over. Should land around here. Oh, glass. We can send over glass so we can set up more solar panels. Hopefully. That's actually a pretty good idea. Glass. That's under refined materials also, right? Industrial ingredients. Not here. So where's refined materials? Or manufactured materials? Glass. There. Let's send over glass. We can send out a batch of 500 kilos of glass. Okay, so this is built. It needs how many rad bolts? Not really. 4,800 rad bolts though. Oh, that is a The amount of rebels. 4,000? Really saying 4,000? Oh! Okay, let's see. I think we'll need a whole wire just for that. You're connected to here, right? But we could fix that. That's a dedicated wire. Can't put it here. Unless we move that one over. Well, we can put it here and then move over, I guess. And we'll have you go up here like this, and I'll have this one go here, and we'll can't really. I don't want to set up too much on top of where my. I can move this over one, I guess, and then set up some stuff here. But yeah, these things cost 480 each. That is how many per wire? That's 2,000 divided by 480. 4.1 per wire. So 4 of these on one wire like this, unless I bring up the copper wire here and use that directly. Not the worst idea. Bring that up here and use that directly here. For generating of these, you apparently need to be up here. Is that even reachable from? I don't even know if that's reachable. Put that there in case it's not reachable. Okay, so that's a lot of nuclear needs for, and let's assume like if we put 4 here in space, that would be 100 per cycle. It would take 48 cycles to charge this. That is definitely not going to work for me, minus the like loss in travel, right? So that's definitely not something that will be quick enough. Okay. So what do we do then? Well, maybe first thing we do is move this rocket. But that means I have to recreate the interior, right? I like this interior. Having to destroy it all and recreate it will be a pain. But maybe moving the rocket over here, and that would give us a little bit more space to play with instead of doing that. Move the rocket over here. And that would give us a little bit more room to play with. Something like this. And we put the same rocket here, but instead we put it here. That could work. There. It would give us some space over here to do some stuff. Good. It still doesn't really help me with figuring out what to do, how to get myself the radiation that I need. Not that we're sending over, but that is a lot of radiation. Okay, well I'm gonna do this, so let's start by destroying this ladder, and we'll destroy this rocket piece by piece. And we'll move it over here. And then we'll need to figure out how we're gonna power that. That is our only way off of these two asteroids is that one rocket. So it is our lifeline. Oh, someone's fleeing. I'm assuming it was over here. I'm assuming it means you have an egg friend. Meaning that you're not needed anymore. There we go. Perfect. You're not needed anymore, so we can get rid of you. Okay, so let's see what we got here. You are supposed to be a rancher. Oh yeah, I need to make ranchers too. I want to eventually get to a mechatronics engineer. So let's get you down that path. Turn her over here. Get exosuit training. Nails can get exosuit training and some strength. Who needs... Oh, Nails still has plenty. Let's get him some science too. You get some exosuit training. Let's just get you some miscellaneous tier 1 skills. Catalina over here. Ooh, she finally gets her rocketry level 2. That does nothing right now but a nicer hat. But that's and carrying, but that's it. 11 is the max I'm willing to go with her. And everyone else. Ooh, Ashcan seems like maybe he can have a little bit more stuff. Get him digging extraction. There we go. Okay, everyone else is fine. Perfect. This is all set up. This is working as expected. But I'm assuming our water problem is still a water problem. This one is down to 3.5 degrees, so that's pretty good. But this one is still up a little too high at 7.6 degrees. And at the moment, there's nothing I can do about that. It'll freeze eventually, but it is a very cold area. Take care of those two things. And yeah, so this is going to take a little bit for them to build this up and destroy this down. So let's just let them take care of that for a little bit. And let's go to Wudona. See what how they're... Oh yeah, I forgot. I was supposed to increase our production of food as we have surpassed the amount of dupes that would have needed to support that amount of food. Okay. Good. I'm assuming temperature here is still good. Yep, still good. Okay, so we're getting here. This pipe is almost all done. We can actually start removing all this. And our hatch is still alive. I'm assuming he made an egg or he's gonna die soon or something like that. Either way, I'm not too concerned about that. And we can free up some of this metal. Connect this line here with a jump here. Once this line is connected, I can get rid of this wheel and that battery. And then I have to... We should have some more glass, right? Yeah, there we go. Let's set that up. I'll have to make this go down directly or something to make it so that it connects directly to this area instead of going directly into one of the lines. So it can be used to power any of the lines. Right now we only have one line, but you know, that can change. Oh, did I forget to send over part of this? I did. Wire right here. Should be good to go. Why is Ren's morale going? I mean, stress. Oh, because they're wet. I guess been working a little too much in this area. It's not a very wet area though. I don't know why they're complaining. But you know, they'll always be complaining. They're very depressive dupes. Okay, so with this all done, it is. So we destroy that, destroy that. Perfect. That. Twitch telling me I'm live. Maybe find a way to disable that. I spent a good time of my day-to-day uploading a bunch of videos to to YouTube, and I feel like I don't really want to spend more of my time on not playing games. So let's leave that for another day. Look at that! I just sent over talking about sending over a bunch of blossom seeds. I should maybe plant those, but I just sent over a bunch of blossom seeds, and now it's like, here's some more blossom seeds. So over here I should see, let's send over more glass, right? Let's trigger that to reset. We can send over more glass. But I should have a bunch of seeds now and set up an actual farm. I don't want too far away from here, so I guess I can take this and set it up into an actual farm area. And we would need to change these all to being hydroponic tiles. I don't like how these can't just be built over. They're not like normal tiles where you can just build over them. And how did I have it set up over here? Yeah, I have it set up specifically to be able to support, be supported with some weezeworts that I don't have on this one, so they don't get too hot or cold or stuff. But essentially, it's 7 tiles on one side and 2 temperature shift plates in the middle, and then 7 tiles on the other side. So if I get rid of all these. And I just need to keep these tiles. They'll come to it eventually. Building is just not do we get any of the hydrogen back up? Oh no, we're not actually connected to this. There we go. That was not a lot of hydrogen that was getting backed up though, so it's not that big of a deal. But the general idea here also is that we get to 90 and we'll bring it back down to 60. And you should be 70, 30, 80, 40. I want to burn you off first, and I'm going to change my coal to being 70, 30. 70, 30. Took effect, right? Yeah. Oh, it didn't. 70, 30. Oh, accidentally pressed screenshot. Wrong button. There's something different. There we go. Perfect. So once this is done, well, right now we don't have. Yeah. Look at that. Power is just not a problem right now. This is basically powering our whole base. It is very, very effective source of power for our whole base. Kinda neat. I like it. Okay, so as I was though, this should be replaced by 7 of these and 7 of these on this side. Why is it not letting me place one here? And a normal tile at the end. I don't know why it's not letting me place a hydroponic tile here. It'll let me place a normal tile. Oh, is there? Oh, there's water coming through. That's why. Well, it looks like, and this is polluted water line, right? Looks like we're gonna be moving the polluted water line to up here. Oh, but if I want to use, so I guess I can't use this level here for more farms. I have to use this one here and put something else here. Maybe move my food area to here or something like that. We'll figure it out. But if I want to keep this here like this, like that. And then we'll be able to replace all of this with actual hydroponic tiles. On that note, we'll want, oh, I guess we don't necessarily want to delete all this. We'll keep these, we'll keep most of these. We'll get rid of these two. And I want to get rid of the bridge, but not the tile itself. Cancel destruction. And we'll get rid of these. There we go. Be a little bit more controlled destruction now. Will be actually more useful. No, I didn't. I don't want polluted water to go this way. Okay. Let all that polluted water go out. And now let's destroy this pipe before we get more polluted water, please. Quickly. Thank you. Okay. So now, once we built these things, destroy that one. Perfect. So, there we go. Let's also just, let's put a bridge here in case I want to leverage this tile here. Okay, and now I should be able to put some here. And let's get rid of this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And we're going to transition finally away from mealwood. Took a long time, but we are finally in a position to transition away from mealwood. And there. So that's 7 on one side, and I'll put myself a station for our stations, a farm station in the middle, walls on each side with doors. This one can be open, I don't know why it's not. Perfect. Okay, so you guys over here are idle. That means I should be in a good position over here. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. So new rocket, as the same as this rocket. So we want to go with, start with engine, then we go from gas, solar panel, a cartography module, space fare, and a top. Let's make it clear we can go over here and here, and we want to be able to, there we go. That should be the same as what we have here. So now we should be able to slowly but surely deconstruct this whole thing, and we'll want to set up this with these two. This one here. That's not right. That doesn't look right. Is it right? Under gas rocket port. Guess it is right. And a, yeah, I would have expected it to be closer. Oh, it may be because it needs to be 3 high. Okay. Can you guys still get up and on from there? You can. Okay, now it can be closer. Perfect. So I was right. It wasn't right. Okay, so I guess we don't necessarily now need this dedicated line over here anymore. I do want to set this up, though. Should allow me to destroy all these lines. Make it a little nicer, so I have this space here available to me now. This will require me to get rid of some of these oxidizers, but I don't think they have been used in a little bit, so I think that will be okay. Alright. This will require a power line, which I will take from this one. It's not being used. And I will use this power line here and send it up to here. Use. Let's... Oh, what? This can't be wrong. Oh, that's right. 16. Is this one wrong? 16. Okay, so this one's wrong. Oh. Oops. Apparently I didn't measure this correctly a long time ago. At least it wasn't the rest of the base that was wrong. That would probably be worse. That would definitely be worse. Okay, so you guys over here have nothing to do. Okay, so let's set this up and uproot you and plant regular style berries in here. If you get stuck in here, you are so dead. How about we just kill you preemptively? One here, here, here. Should have water. Doesn't have illumination. I forgot about that part. It's underneath furniture or ceiling lights. One on this side, one on this side, with a little bit of power to make everyone happy. There we go. Forgot about that part. And obviously we have no fertilizer. Have enough to make 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's good. Over here, let's not send over this. Let's send over some fertilizer. So we're going to send over some fertilizer so that it can launch into space. No, I'll send it over to fertilizer. F4 high, let's get rid of that one. Next. So they can use it to do some agriculture. We do have 10 tons of fertilizer over here, so it's not like we need all of it here. Should we send out research, right? Yeah, we should send Catalina on a research trip. Is everything in here set up? No, it is not. So let's enable this, enable this, enable this, enable this to 5 kilos. And once this is full of 5 kilos, we can send her on a research trip. Okay, so is this sealed in? I think it is. We will find out very soon, because I'm going to mine it all out. And if I did this wrong, we are gonna have a bad time on our hands. But if I didn't do this wrong, it'll look nice. We'll have reclaimed all of this space. All this is not exposed, right? According to my math, this should be fine. We're gonna find out very soon. Okay, and bristle blossoms are more efficient, right? They produce what was the default one again? So 6 cycles will produce 2,000, assuming we cook it. We should set that up. Assuming we cook it, so we have this over here. And in here we should make it so that we put bristleberries. So assuming we cook it, it makes 2,000, so we need 3 of these per, instead of 5 plants per dupe, we need 3 plants per dupe. So this is 14 plants. Oh, no. 14 plants, which means it's enough for 4 dupes, compared to this being 14 plants also, but only good enough for 2.5, 2 in a little bit. So it's much more efficient in terms of both space and dupe time. They don't have to keep, it takes twice as long for it to grow, so they don't need to come pick it as often. And they don't need to come feed it. It's fed through automation through all this water over here. So that's very good. So far so good on the mining here. We haven't struck a hole. That's good. And I'm going to set up a desalinator right here. That would output here. And take the input from down here. I think that should help with getting this running. Because we are getting a little low on water. A little concerning. So I want to set up a way to clean all this up. Set up one of those. And we need to give it power. This line here. Okay, so that should give it power, and that should allow us to desalinate this and fill this up. Turn all of this into, I think, like 50-50 or something of water and salt. We don't care about the salt part, but the water part's very useful, especially now that our food production is water reliant. We can get rid of these 2 buildings. Oh, I want to put that there. I don't like seeing this little crack here. I know it's not required, but I don't like it. So I get rid of them as best as I can. Assuming this is... If I destroy this one, I'm pretty sure this one would expose me to the atmosphere. So let's... Yeah, that's right. Let's make that one quick to rebuild. So someone come over here because we're losing some precious oxygen. Ruby's on her way. Use a blueprint. Water, actually. You're just complaining about water levels going a little bit down over here, so let's fix that. Should also maybe consider splitting this into 2 lines, right? Maybe set this one up here. Like that, and then I can destroy this and have this into 2 separate lines. Okay, I think this would work. What's going on here? Why is this? Oh, I was like, why is this full? Because I never connected it here. Also, maybe why we're experiencing a little bit of a drought. Yeah, everything was as I had planned. Very good. I like when that happens. Much prefer to the alternative where it doesn't go as planned. That is much less preferred. Okay, so this should keep these guys busy for a little bit. Let's see what we got over here. Okay, so we are good here for a little bit. Oxygen, carbon dioxide, and in here, I'm gonna set up the same setup I had for the other one. 1, 2, 4 here. That would be a destroy this and add in a couple doors here, one here. We would put furniture, a bed here, put ourselves an outhouse here, and a wash basin here. Ladders and rocketry stuff. We'll need our power outlet right here. Power outlet here. Gas output. Here, I think, and gas. How's gas? Yeah. Here with a. Okay, so I got that wrong. Right? So with the gas output here and gas intake here. And we want to have the pump, the mini gas pump right here with a automation gas element sensor here and here, and ventilation would go from here to here, here to here, and free here. We're going to put ourselves some suits. That will suit stock here and checkpoint here. So wires go from here all the way around. Don't forget about the food, so we'll need a refrigerator and furniture. We want to have a mess table. So that refrigerator will require some more wires. Can you put wires in here? Oh, you can. I had not really thought about that. Okay, and that should be, oh yeah, and the rocket. Don't forget about putting back the rocket control station right here. So that should be pretty good. If I remember correctly, this should give us a lot of food, a lot of everything. Okay, so let's set that up. We still need to set up power and let's set up power. We'll put you over here. We'll go up this way. Have enough for all this? We do. But we're running real low on copper here, though. And we would put a jump right here. Okay, so let's make some more copper. Use this to make some. I'm going to use you to make a little bit, but not as much. Just because I want to warm this up before I warm this up. This one is already above 0. This one is not. No docks available. Well, let's... Okay, so first of all, let's disable that, but this Atmo suit, meat. Where are you? Put this on. Okay, no, Ellie. Put that back on. Okay, someone please come disable this before someone else takes off their suit. Okay, someone did disable it. Perfect. Okay, so no one else is going to take off their suit coming in here while we build this up. We leave empty. Did I forget to... Yeah, there we go. So that should fill up with oxygen coming from over here. Carbon dioxide will get detected here and get shut out. This will eventually be filled with food, not anytime soon, and we're pretty good. Now we just need to figure out what we're going to do about fuel for this thing. Yeah. A lot of rad bolts. I don't know how much rad bolts it needs per tile or anything like that. Rocket speed, let's see. Stay anywhere. Injects rad bolts into reaction chamber to propel the rockets. It's faster than a hydrogen engine, but with more restrictive height requirements. The engine of a rocket must be built first. It doesn't tell you how many rad bolts per tile though. But 0.8 tiles per cycle, still not that quick. But I'm assuming, oh there you go, fuel consumed 200 rad bolts per cycle. I mean, per tile. Still very much a lot. So we'll want to set up something like this. 1, 2, 4. And that should all go over here once it's all built. We'll start with 100 per cycle, so 1 tile every 2 cycles. But we do need to figure out a better way of doing that, because that is definitely not enough. How would we make this work? I feel like we're gonna need some like nuclear-based power source for radiation. You guys are idle apparently. We just need the crushed satellite. The crushed satellite, let's rebuild the crushed satellite. This generates a lot of radiation all around the place. Well, it's more closer than around, but nonetheless, it generates a lot of radiation. So how many of these do we need? So this produces enough. If you include the farm station, which doubles the speed at which these work, right? That's what the farmer's touch does. If you include farm station, then this will need 50, not 50. This will support 8 dupes by itself. But technically, we only need this as long as we have fertilizer. Fertilizer. As long as we have fertilizer, this is all we need. We don't need any of this. So we can get rid of all of this. This obviously won't work because they can't do that, but it'll give them something a little bit to do. Yeah, see, now there's gonna be like, I can't go over there, so I can't do this anymore. We have to keep an eye on them while they do this. Gonna have to destroy something. We can tell them to rebuild so they don't get stuck and they don't stop being able to do things. Like that person. Stinky is about to get stuck. A little bit micro intensive, not my favorite thing to do. I don't normally like micro intensive activities in this game. Or in general, really. But it'll work. It's all very temporary. And over here I can set up how much, with the floor like this, how much radiation does it actually get to the floor here? Not that much, only 4, like in the middle here a little bit, but like 30 rads, 40, 30, 31. On this side it's a little bit better, but as soon as we get over here it stops being radioactive enough for plants. Actually not that bad on this side for some reason. I don't know exactly why this side has more radiation now than this side. But yeah, it's now more radioactive on that side. Maybe airflow tiles let through more radiation, and that's why it looks like that. That would kind of make sense a little bit. But yeah, as soon as we're finished with this, we will put ourselves our second farm here to handle a growing asteroid. And this one will allow us a little bit of genetic experimentation. Ruby. Oh, well, Ruby's stuck. As expected. Right on schedule, Ruby. Perfect. Okay, and over here, I also want to start maybe making... I want to leverage this crushed satellite as best as I can, right? So over here we have a lot of rads. We have a lot of rads right here. So if I want to make myself some... Oh, this will work better once I have this separate. Let's separate this. Separate this a little bit, one line here. Just need to destroy any one of these, and then I can connect this over here. Perfect. So this one needs 1,400, and this one needs 600. Really? That's the... I guess this one is very low potential. No, that's not right. Potential consumed 630. Even with this, well, that's 480, so that would bring it up to over 1,000, but still, that's very low. Let's see though. So next, I want to set up, it would be underneath refinement, right? A diamond press. These guys can be responsible for the creation of diamonds. Radiation, let's take the radiation. Oh, we can't actually build over here. Oh. So I guess we can move you a little bit, I guess, then? You move you here, and then I can put some radiation. Where is it? Now I can put you here? Yeah. This is a much... And 1, 2... So I can put 2 here. Really worth it, though. Not sure if... I'll start with 1 and we'll see how it goes. Put that over here. And this should allow us to make some diamond. For diamond, though, we need to set up some production for refined carbon, right? Where it is. Refined carbon would come from refinement kiln. We need a kiln, we'll put it right here. And then we can make some refined carbon and then use the diamond press over here to make fake diamonds. Catalina, I don't want to give you any more skills. I can bring you up to 9, but that's as high as I'm willing to go for you. 6 is good for you for now. But yeah, so let's keep an eye on the food, and if we find ourselves in a need for more food, we can start putting some food over here. Okay, so how much diamond does this make? So it takes 100 kilos of refined and 1,000 rad bolts, which is going to be a lot. Even here, this generates, this is one thing every 5 cycles. This is, maybe I need 2 of these. How much diamonds does it generate though? Produces 100 kilos of diamond. Let's just put it forever because it's going to take a while to run anyways. And let's set this up to make ourselves I don't know. Each one of these is 100 kilos, so make 3 tons, and that should allow us to make 3 tons of diamonds. Should work. See what we got here. We got some rust, the builder, digger, supplier. I like how pure these guys are, but I'm not looking for a dupe right now. Okay, and over here, yeah, you guys just, let's change it to all of you guys pointing over here. Go in here. Current load, very, very high. Oof, that massive load. And these guys will produce 100 per cycle, but I do need to figure out a way to improve that. That is not nearly enough. Okay, so carbon dioxide we can just spit out into space. This. Let's do it over here. That's 4, right? So carbon dioxide I'll spit out into space, but oxygen we should come from over here. Put oxygen, and we don't need it to be the fancy kind, as long as we don't touch that tile, right? The gas pipe we can put it over here, and as long as we don't touch the actual tiles, should be fine. That should bring in oxygen and bring out carbon dioxide. That bridge, one more bridge right here. Okay. So as soon as we have, I don't know, give it a lot of cycles and we should be able to launch. Let's see, are you in here? Is this all done? Yeah, so let's disable these. Why is that unhappy? I don't know why that's set to being unhappy. Oh, we can't reach this spot over here for some reason. Huh. So if I want to connect this to the main line... Oh yeah, I do remember something now too. In here, we had a battery. Or else we'd lose power overnight. Why is it not able to keep up? Or maybe because of the lack of a battery? Or are we just draining too much energy right now? Well, put the battery in and we'll see how it goes. Maybe the battery is definitely... Oh, look at that. It's being built. Maybe that'll help with this constant noise making. There we go. Battery's being charged. Oh, and decharged and recharged. Oh, we are getting... Oh, I guess I need to set this to being oxygen. Okay, so we were pumping carbon dioxide in here, and then this wasn't filtering, so we were just pumping carbon dioxide into here, which is not what we want. this is still not connected. Do I want it to be? I'm gonna say no. I do not want it. That is okay. I will make the decision to not have it connected. But this now shouldn't break anymore. What is taking up all the power? Gas output filter. That's not outputting anything. Why is it taking up power if it's not outputting anything? Is it like that on this one too? Are you always taking power even if you're... Oh no, because the pipe is blocked. I guess maybe that's the issue. The pipe's not blocked, so it's... So it keeps taking power until the pipe is blocked. That's what it looks like. Me and Mima over here are not happy campers. Food is actually going up, so this does look like a good amount. This does look like it satisfies our current dupe population. I'm correct. Okay, so this looks good. And now next, I guess we can try to reclaim this area here. Where is space exposed? Space exposed. You're the lost space exposed over here. It's also exposed down here. Over here. Space exposed all the way down to here. All the way down to here. And well, we can see it already, so we know it goes down to here. And here. Space exposed. Space exposed. Oh, don't want that one. How about over here? All the way down to here. And then, at least for this little area here, I know good. Let's see, where else is space exposed? And everything else here follows the line. Nope, these two do not. That one does not, neither does that one. So these two don't. There you go. Everything else follows the line. So let's try to clear out this. Hey, Oldstein. Are you related to your tunes? I do not know what you mean. Can you clarify your question? But yeah, so let's not do anything over here just yet, because yeah, this would cause us a little bit of problem with some oxygen. Let's focus on the top here. I'm gonna put in a door here to start. Oh, I understand. There we go. Message deleted. Oh, excuse me? How do I get rid of it? First time I'm doing this, and I have no idea. So how do I make the... No unban. Mod him. There's a lot of timeout. A lot of options. Main one I'm looking for is how do I... Oh, I can leave a nickname for him too. Maybe it's because I don't have it full screen. Oh, there you go. There is an X. I just don't have it full screen, so I guess I can't. Maybe I need to make the text area a little bit bigger. Let's try that. Maybe if I make the text area bigger, then if I click on someone. There we go, I can see the X. Perfect. Well, first time for everything, as they say, right? Okay, so let's set up floor here. And here's where the ladder would be. We'll set up another floor here. And everything else in here will be covered by plates. And we'll do down here too, but next floor will be 4 down. Well, we don't need plates on this side, right? We don't need plates over here. We can just dig this out like normal people. Main thing I know is I want to put floors here, plates here, so I can dig this out. That there. And we'll put that there. There we go. And we can dig this one out. I thought I should give them a little bit of time to do everything here. And it'll help us reclaim this space. This is airtight, so we don't have to worry about that. We'll lose a little bit of oxygen doing this, but I'm not concerned about that. We can also get rid of these and this. I'm guessing that won't cause me a problem. Yeah, we're waiting for a lot of Red Bulls. Really, we are losing 2 Red Bulls per shot just from going here to here. Wow, Red Bull losses. Really bad. Have you guys not shot yet? I guess not. Huh. Okay, so let's make this priority 6. Oh, is this active now? No, it's dormant. Where is all this extra? Oh, it's coming from down here, obviously. It's not active. Where is all this extra stuff coming from? Coming from me trying to clean everything up here. And we can mop this up now. Within reach. Do we want to make some more copper? I think we do. Make it all over here. Oh, we have a lot of gold amalgam actually. So let's set all that up. Yeah. Oh, there's a unreachable piece over here. This is 1, 2. Is that at all reachable? Like, even from here, I think we have to go like here to make it reachable. You can't reach it from here, so you have to go above it to be able to build this one tile. Let's go back to our destroying of this. We're almost there. Okay, so now we should be able to build this sandstone pipe. Yeah, it's Yeah, the potential load is just... These guys are just so heavy on power. Really, did we lose the whole... We lost all of the stored up red bolts because it lost power. Oh, that's... So having anything else on this line at all, or having a brownout in any way, really bad. So I feel like this should be on its own line. That doesn't happen. Wow. That's some hardcore stuff. Let's put our own line over here. Just for... Let's connect it over here. Just for you guys. And since this isn't... it's just because everything is a little bit off, right? Put like this here temporarily so we can build up this wire and dig this out. Let's make this the higher priority version so that we can build up the roof here. But at least we're putting in some oxygen into the gas cargo, right? But having... Look, we lost it again? Did it launch? Oh, look at that, it did launch. So we get 40 out of the 50 from the distance that it needs to launch. But yeah, look at that. These two again. Why is it not able to be powered? Are we having like brownouts? Looks like it. It looks like we're having a little bit of a brownout issue. Yeah, definitely looks like we're getting brownouts. Okay, so how are we going to resolve that then? During the night, it looks like we might get brownouts because the solar panels aren't running. How is our coal? Our coal is doing very good. We could expand our coal production. We're still not able to keep up very well with these guys. So if I expand this a little bit like this, and I don't care about being even that much. Send it over here. The automation, though, I do care about. Send it over here. That should increase the amount of power we generate by 800. Hopefully that can help deal with some of this brownout that we're dealing with right now. But again, that's not as good as if we were to increase the amount of coal generators that we have. That would be much better for coal generators. Okay, so that should get you started. Perfect. So does that help? Hey, look at that. We're actually going up now. But that does help. It does seem to help the brownout situation. Okay, so now we just need to finish up this pipe, this line here. But this is only a temporary solution to the issue, right? Still have, still definitely need, well, I guess we need to start considering taking the polluted water out of here and putting it into here. Connect it directly to the backbone. I want to add some automation. Or do we? Nah, let's not add automation. Let's just pump it all out. So that should work, but I do want to increase the amount of carbon dioxide, put it right here. It's temporary, at least that's what I'm going to tell myself, because we're putting it right by that volcano. Eventually I will want to use that volcano for something, so this can't be permanent. But for now, this, and propagate this automation wire throughout all of these. There we go. That should double the amount of coal power we can pump out. Really should help a lot with generating the excess power and preventing brownouts, so that this doesn't. We should be at more than 80 by now. So the fact that we're only at 80, yeah, it's not the best. New printables available. What do we got here? Some grub fruit preserves. Yeah, our food's going down a little bit. That's something to watch out for. Food here is pretty stable. Let's add 2 more here. I don't like pretty stable. I would prefer our food here is going up a little bit. I prefer it going up a little bit over it being stable. So how are we doing over here? Oh, I wonder what that was for. Everyone here is okay, right? No one's stuck or anything. This oxygenless area. Looking good. Once this is done, I can take you all down here and connect all these to the backbone of the power system for this one. Oh, what's going on here? Why is this not pipe blocked? Oh, 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 no. That's the exit. That's the input, not the output. It was never working and I just never checked. So how do I fix this without having polluted water dumped everywhere? I feel like I don't have much of a choice but to dump a little. Oh, no, I can't. I have an idea. This bridge over here, get rid of it. Make sure all this is priority 6, that this will happen first. We have some people idle on the other asteroid, don't we? We have enough to even launch one? No, we don't. Let's see. Okay, so we are getting power from this one, which is good. But let's see, what else do we have here? And over in here, oh yeah, did I not launch dupe? Oh wow, I completely forgot. But we do have plenty of food in here, not too stale just yet. So let's launch that one. That's been a long time since I should have launched this one. Destination set to in orbit, in launch. Let's keep an eye out for Catalina to make sure that we don't have her bring a suit with her. There she is. Okay, let's unequip that suit and deliver it back to be able to make her way into here and launch this rocket. Does it say what kind of well, let's get rid of 4 here. Does it say what kind of exhaust these rockets produce? It does not tell me what kind of exhaust this produces. Maybe I can like leverage the exhaust somehow to increase the amount of radiation. Like if it produces some kind of radiation-based exhaust, like radio, like fallout. Fallout is a thing. If it produces fallout, then I can maybe capture that and use that to produce some more radiation for these guys. On that idea, then, let's see what we can do about capturing the fallout. Should be underneath here. So ideally we could put like ourselves a little pool. Let's put a door here. Then we can go over here. And put in a bunch of background tiles. Get rid of these tiles and put a bunch of background tiles. It's also a way you can capture like the steam that comes out of these other rockets. So ideally, the idea would be that we launch this, it gives us some nuclear waste, and then we can take that nuclear waste, and if it radiates heat or radiates radiation, we can use it to power these things a little bit more and travel even further. We'll see how this works out. Yeah, so that should keep them busy for a little bit. You should be research. Got to enable everything. Let's mop everything here. But at least we should have started researching. Yes, we did start researching. There we go. Okay, so let's mop that up and go back to researching, please. Okay, so let's go back to Wudana. That should keep these guys busy for a little bit. Yeah, so over here, I want to extract the liquids out of here. And then I can replace it with a desalinator and do this properly this time. By properly, I mean like flip it. So that, I guess I don't need to extract it from here, just this one and this one. And we delete those two, and we can reconnect with the bridge. This time it will actually be going in the right direction. So I don't need this. I just need to destroy this one. Let's prioritize destroying this one, and then it'll work in the direction I was expecting it to work the first time. There we go. And the power line got changed. Priority 6 it. Hey, look at that, it's working this time. There we go. Now that'll help give us some water. None of this is freezing, right? It's all at a good temperature, so I don't have to worry about it causing ice or breaking pipes or anything like that. Hey, it's dormant. How much aluminum did we get? We're at 1.3 tons. So we didn't get that much aluminum, I guess. Irrigation. Irrigation is. So let's destroy that tile. Put a bridge here. And destroy it, please. Not now. Wait until the P is gone. Okay, now let's destroy the tile. And we can set it up so that the same thing as we have over here. Eventually. Oh really? We'll build the bridge before we destroy the tile? Come on guys. Why is no one destroying this tile? Wood pipe. Really? Wow. Okay, Lyra's finally doing it. Okay, now we can go over here. This, and that should provide irrigation to all of these. Perfect. How are we doing over here in this corner? We're getting there. Oh, did I miss a spot? Looks like I missed a spot. Sure, I didn't miss anything over here. So yeah, I missed one spot here, but we're done with the first layer, and it's the biggest one, so should be not too long before we're done with the next layers. And over here, okay, we're doing pretty good progress. Do we have enough for a launch yet? We have enough for a single tile launch, right? One tile. Technically, 200, that's 24 tiles. That's a pretty long distance if we put enough. We only need, well, if we want to do a one-way trip, right? How many tiles does it take? I want to do some math. I don't want to lose another dupe this time. It's 1.6 tiles per cycle. Oh wow, that's quick. That is quick. So 1.6 tiles per cycle, and oh wow, that's really good actually. Yeah. So 1.6 tiles per cycle, and it can go up to, I can do a lot. No! Oh, hopefully we didn't lose that much. Clicking on star map was apparently a very bad idea. Hopefully that is... Oh, I should have reported that. Darn it. Okay, well, give me a moment to relaunch the game. Let's click play. Go. Hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. Okay, so okay, I don't think I missed out on that much. We need to replace the one that we forgot. But it looks like we had very recently saved, so that's pretty good. Place all of these. And over here, yeah, so it looks like we very recently saved 240. Star map didn't break this time. You're okay, right? You're still okay. But yeah, we only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to be able to explore this one, but who knows what else. If we have more, we can like go around. Maybe there's something else within range here that we can take a look at. But I do want to, once this is done being built, I do want to make our first launch and see if my whole theory on getting the exhaust and using that to make even more nuclear or more radiation over here, see if that will be effective. Only one way to find out. Launch it out. We can launch it into orbit. That doesn't actually cost anything. So technically we can do that to get a very large amount of resources. Okay, you're doing good. You guys are doing good also. Did I fix this before the save? Yes, I did. Okay. So that is still fixed. And had I fixed this, I did, but Oh! Ooh! Did I put any polluted water in here? I did. Empty. 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 How far did all this polluted water go? Empty. Empty. Not this one, not this one, not this one. So only the first couple here had polluted water. I connected it to the wrong wire. So I want something like this. And over here. Something like this. Now it'll work properly. My bad. That makes sense. I had connected to the polluted water wire instead of connecting it to the water wire like this. There you go. Now we should get proper water in here, proper irrigation, farmer's touch, and lights. So this is all set up now. No more issues over here. Over here. Oh yeah, and we also wanted to increase the amount of coal. So this one can go over here for the same thing. So now we have twice the amount of coal production. And we have a lot more natural gas production. So hopefully brownouts should be a thing of the past. As soon as the coal generators kick in, it should go up. Yeah, and that's only because it's nighttime and these guys aren't providing power. Neither are you. As soon as we have, this should all be reachable. You are still pumping in gas. I guess I never limited this to. Let's not limit it. Let's just put as much oxygen in here as we can. We have a new printable. Let's take a look at that. Fire seeds. Sounds good. Ooh, so let's see. We can put anyone we want in here for this very quick launch. So let's see. Ellie, you're like least important. You're just an artist. So let's change to orbit. Oh, research is complete on my pixel packs. Ooh, I'm looking forward to that. Let's see, what else do we have over here? And I'll click finish up the tier 6 research. So this one and this one are going to be next. So you change destination to here, make it a round trip, and change. What's my warning? Transfer complete. But we do have enough for one tile, so knowledge warning and launch this baby. Don't stand in there. I'm pretty sure that sounds like a very bad idea. Let's see what happens. We just need Ellie to show up. We can actually enable this too now. Go up there, you should launch. Okay, so nuclear fallout is existing over here. Very hot. Super duper hot. But it is creating solid nuclear waste. I was hoping more for like liquid nuclear waste. So I do have some solid nuclear waste here with let's see. So it does create a little bit of fallout. Not that much though. But this creates a lot of radioactive germs. How about radiation? It does create. Oh wow. What is down here? This creates a lot of radiation. The nuclear waste creates a lot of radiation apparently. So let's not let anyone in here for now. So let's clear this and No one's in here right now. Perfect. So you should go back to painting or something. Let's see what we have here. So we have a bunch of nuclear waste. That is liquid, some nuclear solid waste. The liquid here, the solid waste is not, it's not actually generating much rads. It's not generating any rads. It just is a lot of rads. Right? So it is itself a lot of radiation, but it doesn't generate any radiation. So if I flip these around and put these in the nuclear waste, that should help with this. So let's try that. Take these, let's flip them around. That would require me to change the direction of all this. But yeah, so it's not actually emitting anything. So I can let dupes in here. But let's clean this up. And I have an idea. We'll see if it works. That's a lot of radiation. If I can get that radiation, if I can leverage this. Oh, it's going down. So the radiation seems to be directly correlated with the amount of germs, and germs are going down based off of what? Germs. Half-life of 1 per cycle, change rate. Dying on contact with substance is causing germs to die off. So it just dies off 50%. It'll just die off eventually. Okay, so this is not that useful then, I guess. I was really hoping this could provide us a little bit more. Highly toxic liquid full of radioactive contaminants formed in nuclear meltdowns or engines. But the nuclear contaminants will eventually dissipate, right? So this is not, it won't last forever. 50% per cycle, so let's still set it up. We'll see what we can do with this. So, right here, let's bring them closer, but I will flip them upside down. And we'll need to have something like that now. And power will go here. I guess I don't need to destroy that. How about we go here like this? All we need to do is destroy this one. And let me put myself a bottle emptier like that. And I will want this here. I guess I can... This doesn't take that much. Dying on, surrounded by, dying a lot. But it's not very clear on why it's dying. It's a mystery. But if I grab it from here, put it in here, make you guys all shoot this way. You can go shoot that way also. Okay, and I'll shoot you. Once this is all set up, I can tell them to mop this up. Catalina is not doing anything. So let's tell her to land. There we go. Landing. Generate for us a little bit of heat. Why is this? This is the heat. Oh, the turbine itself is too hot. Oh, well, that's not good. Like, why, if there's plenty of heat here, why is the turbine not cooling itself down? Hot. This wasn't able to keep itself cold for very... It wasn't able to keep itself cold very well. So let's cool it down. Let's add in some water here to cool it down. Okay, so you should be able to be like, let's go in here, mop these up. And we can take this radioactive waste here and dump it into here. I wonder how that will, if that will have the desired effect. How bad was that for you anyways? 10, that's not that bad, right? That's not even close to that bad. And over here, we can go nuclear waste. And they should take this nuclear waste here, which is not currently producing any radiation in its current state. Is anyone coming? Make it a higher priority. I see a lot of 2s and 1s, so I'm assuming it will very soon have someone coming. Okay. Oh. Well, we picked it up anyways. Okay, so... Hey, look at that. It is working. That is definitely significantly more active at generating rad bolts. Oh, down you go, James. But this would definitely work. I'm not sure how long this will keep producing. It's still producing less and less every time, every second goes by. But dumping some more. Wow, 5,000. It's shooting like a wow, look at that. 7,000 per cycle. I don't think this is expected behavior. Look at that. This is gonna charge up real quick. Again, not expected behavior, I'm guessing. Oof. How far can you go now? 6 tiles. Let's charge that up quite a bit. Yeah, so over here, let's put in some water. Let's just put in a layer of water down here to help cool it off a little bit. This, no, it's still 25. Wonder why this has the animation, but this one does not. Oh, okay, only get the animation once it gets to like 50% charged. And it shoots. And it shoots. What if I go like this? Like, well, only you shoot when, I'm assuming you get less waste, right? 50 every time, you lose like 10 per shot or 5 per shot. Well, if you do 500, you only lose 5. Instead of losing 10%, you lose 1%. So, yeah, look at that. That is a big shot. So it's more efficient for like the drop off. Okay, so how are we doing over here? Oh, we are down to 59 food. Let's increase that apparently. Food reserves have gone down, not up. Look at that, this one is looking almost done. I never did do these because, well, obviously they would be problematic. But now I can do this at the very least, and we'll do these slowly but surely. I can destroy this. Is this one exposed? No. So let's set this up also. And we'll do all of this slowly but surely. We'll put in a couple blocks. Floors here. A couple for floors here. And then we'll do the background tiles. How are we doing over here? Okay, so you are slowing down. Oh, are we full? Almost. Wow. That is, this all came from this one Radbull generator. Almost generating the full, how far can we go? We can go 22 tiles. Okay, so let's set this up. We can go pretty far, we can go pretty fast. Let's set up, I think, like 15 kilos of gristleberries. Let's enable this, and we'll be sending off our dupe. Ellie should let's make sure everyone has a bed in here first. I thought Ellie have a bed not here, and so did I see it for Ellie is afraid of the dark, so Ellie should have a bed here. Lena should have a bed there. Yeah, that's why Ellie's stress levels are up, because she's afraid of the dark and she wasn't sleeping in the correct location for someone who's afraid of the dark. So let's fix that. Why are you not processing? Disabled by automation. Okay, that's why. Alright. Over here. Let's see. First place we want to visit. I'm gonna go back here. I want to see what Max died for. So let's go over there. Do we have the food ready? No, we do not. Why is Meat doing in here? Meat. Where's your suit, Meat? Why is your suit out here instead of in there? Why can't I find you? A lot of questions. Not enough answers. Meat. There we go. Well, I don't know why your suit wasn't deposited in here, but someone should come and eventually bring over food. Then maybe I can see it in action and find out what the problem is. Yeah, it worked. That worked as expected. I don't see what the problem is. We did run out of, let's see, we did run out of dirt last time. So let's see what we can do about that. We can put ourselves one of these here. Oh, it happened again. Okay, it probably happens because we had too many people try to come in at the same time. And this is not set up to only allow for passage when there is a dock. So now we should have all the food. We have 30 cycles worth of food. I just want to deliver some dirt so that we don't have a problem like we did last time for peeing on the floor. Let's see here. How are you guys doing for freshness? Oh, we have some pretty fresh ones. 92%. But this is a much quicker rocket this time, so at least we got that going in our favor. see here. Copper sounds good. Okay, so we're gonna change this up. Change the crew, Catalina, and we will remove Ellie. We are not done filling up this with oxygen. That is a lot of oxygen. But acknowledge warning and begin launch sequence. Catalina's right here. Let's do that. Begin launch sequence, and we'll make sure we're not out for too long so that we don't run out of... There we go. Oh, yeah, let's enable this, and let's take a look at how it looks over here. This should be launching. A lot of nuclear waste. How's the one? Oh, we actually got some nuclear waste that solidified here too. Yeah, now it's down significantly. But we'll keep an eye on it. But nonetheless, we don't really care about these guys shooting right now. So maybe we can automate power shutoff type of thing with a little bit of automation. Manual automation for now, but let's shut off the power to these things because we obviously don't care that much right now about these guys. Okay, so we have a lot of people. Oh, we have no more fertilizer. That's probably partly why we have no, we're running low on food. We were very much reliant on fertilizer there. Let's pump in some more. Pump in fertilizer. Let's shoot that out. And let's check this out. So over here, 2.4 cycles. This took 8 cycles one way to get to here with a steam engine. Now with the nuclear engine, it's 2.4 cycles. That is significantly better. So soon we will find out what Max died for. Hopefully it was... I don't know if I want it to be something good or if I want it to be bad. Both are... They both have their benefit. Like, he died for something good. Are you guys all not exposed? Yeah, you guys are all not exposed. So we can just dig that out. Make sure that these ones are the priorities. Even more so the ones that are actually those and this one and this one. There you go, the one that are actually losing us the oxygen. There you go. Now we should have some fertilizer, and that should help with the food situation. Okay, it's looking good. Oh, are you back up? Oh, so the dormancy period for this volcano is not very long. Not long at all. Okay. Let's go down here. I don't think we have enough of that. Let's see how far we got. We switch to copper. And then if we switch back to aluminum, we get pretty far. Let's start setting up roof. Gonna put battery banks up here. And 2 of these. And we'll set this up like this. On here, and let's cancel this one. Replace it with a heavy watt joint plate. Conductive tile, as well as a bunch of batteries. 1, 2, 3, A couple more here. There you go. That should be good once I... That's all of that. There you go. So that acts as a sync place for the solar panel power, and this will power this one way, obviously, just like over here. And once this is all connected, we can disconnect these two from this line and connect it to this line. We should be good to go for having solar panel being provided here. So let's slowly delete that. Hey, look at that. We reclaimed quite a bit of space, which is nice. Have we actually made any diamonds yet? I don't know. Let's see. See all diamonds. Hey, look at that. We actually made some diamonds. First diamonds in this map. How much fertilizer do we have? Let's send out a little bit more. Oh, we can't. Yeah, never mind. We can't send out more diamonds. We need more red bolts. How about here? How is it going over here? This, you know, it's generating a lot less. Nuclear waste here is still going down. Not that much. It's definitely not dying at 50% per cycle. Definitely not. This is not enough for it to die 50% per cycle. That's around 600,000. Actually, yeah, that's not that bad. That is. Yeah, it is going down a lot, but it's very easy to replenish, so not very concerned. But hey, look at that. 1.3 cycles left, and we are going to make it here. Finally see what that is. How far is this going to go? Wow, it goes. So let's disable these. They don't have any power now. Let's set them all to 500. They won't be wasting power until the guy lands and I turn them back on. So we don't have to burn a bunch of powers or sending rad bolts into the middle of nowhere. Oh, let's stop that. So at least this is working now. Steam here is now nice and cold, so that's good. I do have pixel packs now, so let's set that up. Where is it? Furniture, right? Pixel packs. Take decent amount of. Takes a lot of glass. So let's set up this to produce 99 more of these. Okay, so setting up that for 99 more of those. And we do want to add in some automation, right? Or else it will complain. If it doesn't have any automation, it complains. So we put a little bit of automation here, just so it doesn't complain. It needs power too. How much power does this need? 10 watts. Okay, it also needs power apparently. I can't place one of these here, can I? They'll interfere with the power requirements for these guys. That kind of sucks. This provides a lot of the core, right? If I remember correctly, Let's go decor. Yeah. Pixel packs 198 plus the pedestal. Masterpieces. Yeah, pixel packs 206. Yeah, look at that. 216 just from all these pixel packs in the background. If I grab this pixel pack here, I make it pink. That's pretty. I still think that's very pretty. The oxygen makes a very nice effect on the black background. How's the rocket doing? 0.4 cycles. You're finally exploring some of the planet. Oh, it's so nice. Once we find another asteroid, we can actually colonize 282 cycles. And we'll finally be able to leave this place. You guys are complaining you have nothing to do. I'm assuming everything in here is full. Let's change that to you guys having something to do. There we go. You guys have something to do now. Perfect. Let's see. What would be next? So yeah, ideally the next thing here would be to... let's see how we are for temperature-wise. Good. We can look into trying to tame this here, right? That seems like it makes sense to me as our next endeavor is to go for the gold. So let's dig all this out into a little pit and move all of the salt water here into a, we'll make a little pit here and we'll move all the salt water into this centralized location. Centralized, the generous word, but nonetheless, we'll put a pitcher pump here and we'll put the bottle empty here and we'll tell them to trek it all the way to over here until this is empty, and then we'll dig down here, get this gold volcano tamed. Sorry about that. Okay. And where are we over here? At 0.4 cycles, it should be really quick. 70 seconds. Oh, so soon. So soon. Let's... okay, there you go. See, it's all powered. It's all nice and black. Very pretty. And now the decor in here is massive. I can't even count that, but that is a lot of decor just from being in here. How are we doing on... okay, we don't have that much reed fiber. I was gonna say we can also put some carpet tiles in here, which put even more decor and gives them a buff to reduce their stress, because I think it's like fuzzy feet or something like that buff. But let's not do that. Oh wow, we are really full on this, aren't we? This is on, so this should be processing or not. It's not processing because we are not giving it any, because we are not passing any through here. That's because everything here is below freezing, so we obviously don't want to pass below freezing. Let's make ourselves some more metal so we can... let's make 40. Make ourselves some more metal so that we can consume some of this brine and turn it into water. Oh, it was nothing useful. No, I don't want you going back. So Max died for an organic mass. Not very impressive. Let's see here. There's nothing around here, really? Wow. Let's go over here. let's always make sure we are not too far away from let's make sure we are never too far away from here so that nothing bad happens. But you have, let's go get out of autopilot, please. But you still have plenty of food, and we are much quicker now. This food is not even close to boiling yet, 74%. Oh, let's see here. Now that you're actually in the driver's seat, let's see what we got here. So 0.6 cycles, they'll be here. That should reveal all of this. And we'll see if we have anything else to explore. But not the organic mass field. This. How much tiles? So 20 tiles. So we have plenty of tiles worth of. It's more the amount of time we have, right? So that's, yeah, it's more about making sure that she doesn't die of starvation like Max did. That is the key. Oh, did I break this somehow? Thought I had made it so that this puddle, maybe there was some sand or something. Because there's some that fell down here, sadly. Quite a bit that fell down here, so I can't just mop it up. Oh well. So let's put a pitcher pump right here. And we'll put a pitcher pump here too to pick up this. You take salt water, priority 6, enable auto bottling. That should take the salt water from here and put it into there, and I will build the same thing here. And do the same idea where it takes salt water from here and puts it into there. That should clear out most of the salt water. And then once all this salt water is cleared up, we can dig this out and go to the next level. New printable available. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, an oxyfern. Ooh, an oxyfern. Build that up here. That is what I like to see. How about here? We have 0.2 cycles. We have a bunch of people. Not only Katlina, but a bunch of people here. Salt water over here, salt water over here, and one saltwater enabled auto bottling. But only one of them, so we can only have one person doing this. So everyone else is like, well, what about me? Mop up this. Once we have this mopped up, we can at least start digging down here until we clean out these two little pockets. Clean up. There we go. Clean that one up. Perfect. Okay. So let's dig all. Oh, we have sandstone, that's why. Let's not make this out of sandstone. Dig all the way down here. And every 4 we put ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, that's right. 1, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 4. Let's dig our way down all the way to the volcano here and clear up a little bit on each side. And I can do on this side too. Go about there for now. There we go. Let's clean this all up. So it should give us a little bit of access to the full volcano. While Ruby, or someone, doesn't really matter who, brings over the salt water from here into here. Slowly but surely. Okay, and our food seems to be doing good. No, okay, let's... I'm not getting a notification because it keeps saying that it's gonna go back. So let's go a little bit further in. But I'm thinking we might need to turn around soon. Really, this is really empty space over here. And then from here, we might want to go back over here like this. Start making our way back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tiles away. At 0.6 tiles, that's like 3 cycles. So let's just keep that in mind. We're about 3 cycles away from home base. Make it 4 cycles so that he has time to go and relax and not have to stress out too much. Let's see here. Oh, okay. If everyone here is productive, relatively so. You're making yourself some food. All this stuff is. I can maybe add some more batteries. All these batteries are very full, but mainly because we're these steam turbines are also powering everything. Essentially, it comes down to talking about power. We should probably set ourselves the ranch. I wanted to make ranches for, ranching. For my, where are they? Hatch. Do I want to put it here? No, I don't want to waste potential radioactiveness of that. So maybe over here we can put ourselves a ranch. So let's set it up. Let's start setting it up for a potential 4. Yeah, set up a. This is all. I don't know. We can go in here, right? So we'll build up the default infrastructure here. Here and here. That's not that one. And then once this default infrastructure is built up, we can specialize it to having not Drecos. Drecos is something we can would want to have, but first hatches. Let's do hatches first, Drecos second. Maybe actually do pips too. We have pips naturally here. Oh, we have some chlorine stone things, right? Let's set up. Let's not make anything out of I don't know why the game keeps trying to make these things out of sandstone instead of something more abundant. But apparently, obviously it's outputting, so we do have the bleach stone. I don't see any bleach stone. I don't know where it came from. But either way, there's lots of bleach, chlorine. So we obviously have bleach stone, so we should set it up so that we can. Do I have a notification that this is idle? That would be very nice. Let's go over there, and then we'll go back home. 1, 2. If we don't find anything. How is it looking over here, by the way? We are at 65%. 43 and 53. We have plenty of food, and we still have 9 cycles worth of washroom breaks. I think we're still good. No hurry to go back just yet. insufficient resources, hydrogen. What's going on over there? Oh, are these not actually connected to the system? It looks like that's the case, actually. This was never finished, so there you go. Oh, look at that. That was much better. So these were fully charged because they were never actually being discharged. So that has been fixed. How about over here? How are you guys doing? I haven't visited you in a little bit. You're very pretty. Oh, okay. It looks like the paintings didn't show over the pixel packs for a little bit there. Are we having brownouts? I heard power go out. Is it just that this wire takes up a lot of power? Maybe that's the case. Maybe I need to rejig how I set up this power line. This one's not connected to anything? Oh yeah, because those things are disabled. These guys might want to start looking into rejigging some of these power lines. Maybe separating this stuff from this stuff. I don't know. How much over are you? By 3.9. This is like 1 by itself. So if I keep it here, 3.7, right? So this is 960. And this would be another. Do these guys actually take power? Oh no. But either way, so I feel like I'm gonna just chop off these guys and add that to here. And chop them off right away. They don't necessarily need to surf, right? Let's see if that helps with those brownout noises going away. Ooh. Get rid of these guys. How are we doing now? So this is still a little much. Still 600 above. So if I get rid of this one, 480, that still is a little much. But that should be better. So if I go like this, turn that off, that should help. That should be almost exactly 2000. So hopefully it won't cause too much problems anymore. How are we doing over here? Okay, you're still doing plenty. We don't get any notifications for when that thing stops, so it's always something I need to keep an eye out on. Oh, no, I don't want that to be a tile, I want that to be letters. So, this is almost cleared up. Oh, that's not good. That could be potentially problematic. Because we're not sending any down here? Why not? Well, it requires emptying, and no one's done it yet. No one has... Oh, really? We don't have anyone that has high priority for tidying. That's why no one's done it yet. But that should help with what this is done. There we go. So now we should be taking away some of this, yeah, some of this hot brine. And we can replace that hot brine with cold brine. And in the end, we should end up having like -6 level brine after everything is combined. Goes from 35 to 12. So, and then even lower if it connects back to here. So, okay, that does help a lot. And then we have... Okay, so I guess this did melt. Because now we're at negative 27. So this is new ice. So I guess it did melt. Just we missed the show and it didn't seem like it caused a mess. So it melted, but it was melted in a way that stayed in here, which is good. Exactly what I want. Okay, and over here, how are we doing? With a lot of fertilizer, we are moving slowly but surely. We're moving away all the salt water. The reason why it's so slow this time compared to yesterday is that we only have one bottle emptier. This trick only really is effective if you have like a row of 4 or 5 bottle emptiers right beside each other. If you only use one bottle emptier, it's a very slow process. Did I? Yeah, okay, I still see some chlorine being emitted right there, so let's put bleach stone 6 here. So now people should be picking up this bleach stone and actually putting it away. Oh. Ooh. What? Oh, look at that. That was completely on accident. But it didn't show me a question mark. Is there stuff here and it's not showing me question marks? Because I did not see a question mark there. There was no question mark there. Looks like we found the water biome though. That's good. That's not what I was looking for. Still haven't found the oil. I found the water one. Okay. So there might be stuff around here, and it's just not showing me the question marks. Because there was definitely no question mark here. Let's go here. And let's head back to home base. But hey, look at that. We found it has polluted water geysers, polluted water vent, and salt water vent. So it's a source of polluted water and salt water. Salt water is good because now I can actually grow some fleet wheat. No, what's the one? The lettuce. I don't remember what lettuce is called. And yeah, oh, stop that, please. There's barren and aquatic. Yeah, that's as expected. Barren and mostly aquatic. Oh, look at that. We at least found a place. I'm very curious now. I'm gonna restart the game. See if that helps. See if that shows me question marks. So let's quit to desktop. Restart the game. And see if that helps. But hey, at least we have one rocket that we can try to colonize. That's the word I was looking for. Okay, should be booting up. Okay, and let's resume. Should pick up on the stream soon. I'm picking up on the stream. You guys can hear it. There it is. Okay, so let's flooding. Oh, apparently I put too much water in here. I was not getting that notification last time. Let's see, star map. Nope, I still don't see any question marks. It's potentially very bad. It's either there's nothing here, which is possible, but I found this, or question marks are just not showing up for me. Well, let's keep going for a little bit. Let's fix this problem. We'll deconstruct this, and we'll reconstruct it very quickly in an attempt to try to save as much of the water, but not all of the water, as possible. Yeah, see, the amount of radiation these guys are generating is significantly less now. Yeah, it's only 100. But assuming exactly when it lands, it should be more radioactive. Yeah, 80 rads now. Collecting 0 because I don't have any powers, but the actual nuclear waste now has almost no germs. So it's giving out very little. Okay, perfect. Let's build that back up. You run now? Looks like it can run now. Not too much liquid anymore. That's good. Okay, so let's give it a few cycles for the spaceship to actually, the rocket, sorry, to actually make it back. How are we doing on this? Need to set this up with an actual bridge over here, and that should power up all of this. I didn't hear any brownouts, so that's good. Okay. So what would be the plan to come over here, right? We need to send a rocket here that has enough supplies for like 2 or 3 dupes. We send 2 dupes down here, build a rocket landing pad, and land the rocket here. That would be the general idea that we can have. Let's see. So I can set up another rocket here. Set that up. Another nuclear rocket here, and we'll set this one up as our colonization rocket. I guess you don't need this. They can climb up here and then climb down here, so they don't technically need these ladders. Oh well. New printables. Bookshelves. And then there's 2 of them. There'll be one of them eventually, because as soon as one lays an egg, the other one, they'll both get upset and they'll both have to die. Are you dormant? No, you're just idle. But we're actually processing enough gas now. Let's see here. Let's set up pixel packs over here. But here I need to rotate them. I can't place them here at all unless I place them on the side. See. Can I place the pixel packs on the side? It won't let me place it there either anyways. Or here. Huh. So let me do that. But it won't let me do this. Okay, you can't put the automation port on an actual tile. Interesting. Okay, so the way I solve for the surfboards makes it so that we can't actually put pixel packs behind them. Interesting. I don't like it. I feel like I need to redo my solution for these guys. I like pixel packs. They are very pretty. So I feel like I need to refactor how this works. And these guys need to be brought down one, essentially. But they can't actually be in water, can they? I feel like I remember I can't put them in water. Let's destroy all that and see what we get out of it. Maybe I can just put these in the actual water? Or maybe it was so that the dupes don't step in water and get soggy feet. Maybe that was the reason why I had it set that way. Let's set this all up. We'll bring everything down one. Okay, and over here you guys are not doing anything again. Let's see here. Okay, so this is what we want to get friendly with next. Gold volcano. I feel like we could just do the exact same thing, right? Do we need more steel? We can request more steel, but we have enough plastic and enough general metals to start this. So that's be nice if I had the blueprint tool. I can just copy this whole thing over. I do not though. So it takes very nice. It takes 5 on 5 on or no, not it's not even symmetric. It takes 5 on this side and 4 on this side. So let's start 5. Not make it out of sandstone. Granite is much better. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 on this side. Let's down here. And let's mine all that out. And we'll have to make all this. How far below are we here? 8 below. So that would bring us down to here. Let's, and at the 8 point is where we put the ladder, right? 8 where we put the ladder. So 1, 2, 3, 4 ladder. 1, 2, 4 ladder. So we'll put a ladder here, but in this one's case, it will be temporary. Okay, so that should allow us to dig out all this. And this should be all the space we need for this to run. Go all the way up here. But this should be all the space for us to make a second one of these. But this time for a gold volcano instead of aluminum volcano. Are you almost there? 35 seconds. How is it looking in here anyways? We have how many cycles before this food goes stale? We have, I'd say that is basically 8 cycles. So let's give some buffer. We have 5 cycles left. I would say we have 5 cycles left. So let's see here. 5 cycles. We have how many usage of this? Not telling me for some reason. But let's assume we have 5 cycles. We go over here. Let's see what our if we arrive there. Okay, so let's see what we, if we go back, telling us we should make it in 1.9 cycles. If we go over here, it's telling me it will take 3.2 cycles, and then we go from here 1, 2, 3. So technically we could make it here and back in about 6 cycles, right? It would be about 6 cycles to make it there and back. So we would be cutting it close. we should be able to make this. Ideally, we would obviously go down here, this. But we should be able to make this. I want to tie though. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, let's not try. Let's go back home. Let's go back home. Let's restock up. Let's go back home. Stock back up on everything. And let's not try to push our luck. Yeah, let's bring everything down. Everything here needs to go down one level. Predict what we need where. Did I already tell it to delete that? Yeah. Oh, apparently screwed that up a little bit. We'll see. It should be fine anyways. Okay, so we go plumbing, liquid pump, that. And then we would go furniture, surfboard, one here, one here. Power goes directly here. And we can go with 2 more of these. This should, oh, what was that? Trapped. Who's trapped and why? Let's okay, this ladder piece and you should be good. No longer trapped. Let's prioritize the ladders here. Okay, now we'll make it no more trapped. You're idle, obviously. Don't worry, you're coming back home. Don't need to worry too much. Oof. We actually made a successful exploration trip. Found this organic mass field, which have artifacts available. This one has only artifacts. Polluted oxygen, dirt, algae, and slime. This one has algae, sandstone, sand, copper. We're gonna go back, recharge, and then we're gonna go visit these 2 question marks over here. I don't know why we don't see any question marks around here. Like, I accidentally bumped into this and I feel like that should have shown a question mark. I really do. Let's set this back up. And at least now we should be able to set up proper there we go. Proper automation. We'll see if this even works, I guess. I don't see any reason why this won't work. Is it not powered? Do we not have the power for this? Oh, really? I guess people can't reach it. Like, that should have been powered a while ago. That's 4, right? Yeah. Let's make this all 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Coming up 50 degrees. We are sending, that should be warming this up a little bit, right? Not even close. Still very cold down here. This little thing here is hot, but the general temperature of the water here is very cold. Okay, how are we doing with fertilizer? Let's send them another pack of fertilizer. Okay, so we have ourselves our second set of rockets. This one's going to be for colonization. For colonization, I need a different set of requirements, right? I would need two. I would need Trailblazer module. Two of them. And put on the head, and how much space does that leave me with? That leaves me with 3 tiles. That I can either put some oxygen or a solar panel. I cannot put both. I cannot put both the solar panel. Apparently we don't have any glass though. But I cannot put both the solar panel and some oxygen, right? Solar panel takes 1 height. And where's my height? Not the large one, but where's the small? Take 3, and we only have space for 3. If I build this one, now we should be at max height. Yeah, we're at max height now. So unless I only take 1 Trailblazer module, this is what I have to deal with. Let's put ourselves a ladder here. Curious if this has access to this, because it is all connected. Maybe? No, you can kind of see this one isn't connected. You can kind of see the ports here. Well, these ones you can't see the port anymore. Let's see. Well, let's set this up anyways. The ladder here. There, we want to be able to go in this deep. Yeah, let's bring a lot of oxygen power. We can figure out another solution for power. And it's not the biggest of deals. Oxygen is much more important. So let's set this up, and this can be our colonization ship. Really don't need this anymore. And try to recover some of these materials. Do I need to like deliver a suit here? Oh no, I know what happened to that suit. It's right here. Right here. Okay, we're doing pretty good. 0.8 cycles, plenty of food in storage here. So we'll send that over. And then we'll send another chip over here. But still, that's pretty good. We went from here, this giant circle. Obviously, we didn't find anything useful, but nonetheless. Well, we found, never mind, I'll correct myself. We found something useful. Bautista is very useful. It is not oil, though. We found lots of water, no oil yet. But as soon as we can land, we can restart sending out bolt signals to both of these. And we should be good to go. Why is it? Oh, because these are not done being built. Has this been used? This one has not, and they both haven't been used yet. So I'm not 100% sure on why that is, but let's increase the priority here to 6. Oh, there we go. So this does seem like it works. Okay, so this still works. I saw the water get put into the system. Okay, there we go. Now it's all getting done. Let's Make it a little bit different color. It's not dark enough. Ah, color coordination is not my thing. What happens if I do that? Is that better? No, I think that's worse. How about... Nope, I don't like any of these. That one's not that bad. Still, it doesn't beat just black. More than one kind of black, I guess? Doesn't look like it makes a difference. Why is this one disabled? What is going on over here? Building disabled. Pixel pack. Why is that pixel pack disabled? That's not that bad. Maybe doing something like that then? I can go this one on the outside, one on inside. Actually, that's not that bad. Let's get rid of the paintings. I don't like the paintings. We can replace, like, the paintings some that glitch out. Not that there's pixel packs. The paintings seem to glitch out. So we can replace the paintings with more crown moldings. Not a big deal. How are we doing over here? 90 seconds before arriving. Oh, it's so much better than a Steam one. So let's keep an eye on it though. Can we mop this stuff yet? Oh, look at that, we can. Mop a bunch. But you should be falling down anytime now. Let's enable this. And we'll mop this up as soon as we land. Yeah, they're not doing anything over here, are you? Yeah, looks like. Okay, so from the bottom to the top, okay, 6 tiles. So from here to here, roof should be here. Right, something like that. And on the side, we should have double thickness here, here, and especially obsidian here and here. Something like that. That should give us 4 tiles on this side, 3 on this side. Okay. And we want to put these 2 steam geysers here. one here and one here. So we'll need to get rid of these guys and get rid of this ladder here. We will refix up the ladders once we are done building this, but for now this will be our ladder situation. Ooh, it's very pretty. We should have landed, but this should all be very radioactive right now. Huh? Do we not? It doesn't look like we actually landed that badly. Let's... Oh, where did all this radiation come from? Where did all this radiation come from? We have nothing here, but something is radiating the heat. I guess the engine itself is radiating heat? I mean, radiating radiation? You know what I mean? Yes? Looks like it's coming from the Radbolt engine. I don't see it mentioning anywhere that it should be radiating anything. Definitely not coming from the gas cargo, right? I would assume. Let's come in here, grab the stuff, but I feel like that is probably providing us some more Radbolts. But yeah, without the actual... Make a quick jump. I want to make one of those quick jumps, see what happens. I'm very curious on where this is coming from. And a quick jump should give us some more nuclear waste with some actual real good germs, which would give us the power we need. Okay, so let's see, now we're actually in space. Get back here. Go to this, gases. Okay, so now we're actually getting some pretty good gas. Gases even go all the way down up here, which is very good. Okay, now look at that. Now we have a lot of germs. Okay, and you should land back right away. And all this nuclear waste. Should work out. So if we grab this nuclear waste here, dump it down here. Even now though, actually the waste that we got from that didn't give us that much nuclear waste. Only 26 germs, wow. Not provide us the amount of nuclear waste I was hoping for. But what I can do is something a little bit more like this. So let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And put mesh tiles here. Okay, it is working significantly better now though. Don't stand in the way. This would be a very bad time. Oh, that hurt. But now you are getting a lot. But only you. So I feel like having these all be like, don't stand in the way. Well, someone's gonna get shot. Okay, and you guys be nuclear waste priority 6. All 3 of you. Okay, look at that. He did not get shot. Perfect. So you're full already. guess we have a brownout situation? How are we out? What? We have so much power generation, but I don't think we're using that much power. Wow, we are draining on the power usage. Woo! How much? Current load is only 5.8 kilowatts. What are you talking about? It's not even that bad. I don't understand why we had a brownout. But maybe we should find oil and turn that into petroleum and maybe use that for our... Okay, so no, this does not have access to this. Unless it's not going there because this one's not full yet. Let's check that. Nope, it does not have access. So this does not connect these two. That's good to know. This one will need its own connection. With its own ability to remove and provide oxygen and carbon dioxide. So let's set this up over here. Maybe we should go underneath by one, just to be on the safe side, even if it shouldn't make a difference. We can go on the safe side, and we obviously can't shoot this off until we have oxygen in our oxygen tank. But yeah, so next thing for this one will be to go explore other question marks and maybe find out what's going on over here, because I feel like that is definitely a bug. There's no way that there's nothing else over here. Like, we accidentally hit this. There was no question mark here. There should have been a question mark. So there's definitely something going on there. But yeah, we're gonna take that rocket. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go here, and then hopefully one of those will be the oil asteroid, and we'll tackle that on our next session. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye.